Welcome one and all from wherever you may be listening and watching on the online universe. My name is Vince Cosme and I'm here for the Adelaide Footy League Division 1 match today at Caterer Oval at St Peter's between the home side, the St Peter's Old Collegians, Bombers, teams that are 9th and 10th on the ladder. But don't let that fool you folks, because we're expecting a very lively, entertaining game here today. So, as mentioned, these St Peter's yet to break their duck so far this season. Round 6 it is of the Adelaide Footy League Division 1, and round 6 is a breakthrough mental health round. So we recognise all the important work that is done in the mental health space. So let's look at let's talk about the match here that's just completed, the B grade or reserves match. Well, last week we were here and we had a shot after the siren by Tea Gully, which resulted in a behind and caused a draw. Well, today it was Brighton's turn to have a shot after the siren. They too missed, and that meant that in the B grade we had St Peter's 8-6-54 defeat Brighton 7-10-52 by 2 points. So two absolute thrillers here, 2 weeks in a row in the reserves. So let's talk about these two teams. Firstly, St Peter's. Well, they last year had the biggest escape since David Coffield or Cosentino, winning 4 of their last 5 games after being 2-11 to avoid relegation and remain in Division 1. They are the only team that is winless so far this year. Their first 4 weeks were really competitive, the largest loss in those 4 being a 27-point loss to Golden Grove. Last week when we were here at Caterer Oval, we witnessed a enthralling game between them and Teacher Gully for about 2.5 quarters. 9 lead changes in the first 2.5 quarters before Teacher Gully went on an 8-goal unanswered spree, 4 goals either side of 3-quarter time, and that consigned St Peter's to their biggest loss of the season so far. 48 points was the eventual margin. As for their opponents today, Brighton, their one win so far this year was a 3-point victory over Golden Grove in round 3. They may have turned the corner in addressing their offence last week, scoring over 100 points for the first time this season after only managing a best score of 61 in the first 4 rounds, which was a 61-58 win over Golden Grove. Their goal kicking inaccuracy remains an issue for them so far. Only once this year have they kicked more goals than points. Both teams will be desperate for a win today. Spock looking to break their duck for the season. Brighton need to win to stay in touch with teams on 2 wins with a similar percentage that are just sitting above them at the moment. So looking forward to an entertaining and offensive game today, as both these teams will see this as an opportunity to get a win on the board. If we look at some of the players to look out for today, so most consistent players from last season: Johnny Brodos, James Higgins, who has continued on his excellent form so far, the vice captain this year, and a big in this week is Charlie Allen for St Peter's. Some of the more consistent players this year, along with James Higgins, Henry Stewart-Rattray, who's been doing a power of work in the middle, Lockie De Cesare, and they will miss Ted Newman, who is out from last week's team. For Brighton, they're ably led by their captain Otis Carthy and Nigel Osborne, who has been out since that win over Golden Grove in round 3, and player looking forward to watching today, Jarman Sigel, who has been in the best players, only played 3 matches so far and been in the best players in each of those 3 games. Some of the players we're expecting to hit the scoreboard today, well, Johnny Reid has 12 goals so far for the season, leads St Peter's in their goal kicking, and Will Rivers has 11 for Brighton Bombers so far this season. Other matches in Division 1 today. Golden Grove at home to face the ladder leading Glenunga at Harpers Field. The stream team match of the day today is at Pertaringa Oval. Sees Tea Tree Gully host to Prince Alfred Old Collegians, the reigning premiers, of course. Sacred Heart at the middle school today, and they host Port Districts, coming off somewhat of a disappointing loss last week to Golden Grove. And the final match of the round sees Payneham at home at Payneham Oval hosting the Broadview Tigers. So a quick look at some of the results from last week, specifically to these two teams. We had Sacred Heart having a 17-point win at Broadview, and they remain undefeated, as do Glenunga, who had a 35-point win over Prince Alfred. As mentioned, the Golden Grove with somewhat of an upset 25-point win at Port Districts last week. And these two teams, as we said last week here at Caterham Oval, Tea Tree Gully had an 8-goal win over St Peter's. And in the visitors today, Brighton at home cracked the ton for the first time. They scored 101, but it wasn't enough, as Payneham put on 18-13, 121 to win that game by 20 points. What's happened so far this season? Well, Glenunga and Sacred Heart, that's both unbeaten. That is obviously going to come to an end very, very shortly when they do face each other. Then there is a little bit of a gap. Port District 3 and 2, as are Payneham. We have 4 teams on 2 and 3. Tea Tree Gully with the only one of the 4 that has a percentage above 50%, followed by Golden Grove, Broadview and Prince Alfred. Brighton, as mentioned, the 1 win against Golden Grove, and St Peter's at the moment searching for their first win of the season. Former Norwood captain Matthew Nunn, the only player so far this year to have been selected in the Play HQ Best Players for his team all 5 games, having a superb first season at Payneham. In terms of goal kicking, Michael McMahon for Glenunga leads all comers on 15, and then there's a bunch of players that have kicked 12 so far. Tyler Martin from Tea Tree Gully, of course, we saw him kick 6 goals at this ground last week, and as well on 12 goals, Tom Wagner and Jack Hodges, both from Payneham. Johnny Reid, who bobbed up with 3 goals here last week on 12, and Kobe Russell from Broadview also on 12 goals. So just a couple of minutes away here, both teams going through their final warm-up for today. Brighton just in front of us here at the northern end of the ground. St Peter's huddled up around about 30 odd metres out from the southern goal, getting their last minute instructions. And Brighton players just about to huddle up. Captains will be moving into the centre for the toss of the coin very, very shortly. What are we expecting out of this game? Well, we're actually expecting, I would think, both teams to absolutely take it on. Absolutely magnificent conditions here today. Not a cloud in the sky. We have been so blessed with the weather through the first few weeks of the Adelaide Footy League season, with perfect conditions, which we're getting once again, makes for what we would expect to be fast, free-flowing football. Spock were able to do that here for about 2.5 weeks. 2.5 quarters last week, before Tea Tree Gully put that 8-goal burst on them either side of 3/4 time, and that was the game in essence. Players now just moving into position.
You doing the game?
Yep.
Number 5 for Brighton. Yeah, it's his first game. He's replacing
Osborne?
Yeah, who's retired because of concussion. So, you know, one of the bloody greats, really. He won an A-grade medal, I reckon, A1 medal. So, yeah, so I don't know if you want to put that in. Cheers.
McEnany?
Oh, it's a good bloody question.
Yep.
I should know, shouldn't I? McEnany? Has to be McEnany.
Yeah.
I'm just going to check the evidence.
Cool.
Cheers, buddy.
Thank you.
No worries, buddy.
So, Ethan McEnany in for his first game today.
He's wearing number 5.
He's wearing number 5, which was Osborne's number. Osborne having to retire, and he's presented him with that number 5 Guernsey. Thank you very much there to the Brighton team manager just for letting us know that information. The game has actually started here. First kick there by Ben Bilperio, a little bit off side of the boots, gone out of bounds on centre wing. Blake Higgins has the kick to put Brighton into the first attack for the game. Big fly there by Wellesby, couldn't take the mark. Bilperio again with the quick kick out. This is a lot more successful. Cormac Dwyer takes the ball, goes inboard to Stuart Rattray. That kick then goes down towards half forward, clean bowls everyone, races on now. It's a interesting position. There's a shot for goal. That could be an early goal. I think it is a great shot for goal. Ty Bedford. And the opening goal in the opening minute goes to Ty Bedford for St. Peter's. And they are 1 goal straight, with Brighton yet to score. So well done there by Bedford. Bedford kicks the opening goal of the game. Opportunistic goal. Picked the ball up and slammed it on his boot from about 40 metres out and found the goal. So early goal there to Spock. Just what they would have wanted. A little bit of a fast start from their first inside 50. So opening goal to Bedford, up it goes again. Stuart Rattray gets the ball down, handball comes out, just eludes Chalmers, goes back in to get it, but it's Shark now, the ball's back inside 450, Bedford again. Can't quite get it, comes down, gets the quick handball out, gets the ball out again, Bedford, then his kick goes across the face of goal. It's about 20 out, numbers with the Bombers. String of handballs, ends up here with Higgins. Higgins' kick goes in towards the wing, and that's a free kick there for holding in the marking contest there for Ricky O'Loughlin. So O'Loughlin on centre wing. Just assesses his options, decides he's going to go wide. Oh, kick smothered, kicks half into the man on the mark, gives St. Peter's the opportunity here to go forward again. Ball comes through there to Higgins. Higgins been in excellent form. His handball though is blocked off by Carthy. Another handball comes out to Chalmers. Chalmers with the short kick on the 50. Now it goes out to the wing. They've done well to get out of trouble there. Dixon's got it. Goes with a handball to O'Loughlin. O'Loughlin back there to Dixon. Dixon towards centre half forward. And excellent mark taken by Ed Allen, the captain. Spots a player up short inside the centre square. Good kick. Finds Dwyer, being prominent early. He decides to go out towards the far side. 2-on-2 out there. Well done by Loy. Evens out that contest. Handball from Book goes out wide. Now the kick goes out towards the centre wing. Couldn't quite get there, Wellesby. Fighting hard there, Warner. But numbers with Spock. And now the kick's going to come inside forward 50. Looking there for Harvey George. Bounce eludes him, ends up with Murphy. Chance here again for the Bombers. So Laughlin's got it again, been very prominent early. Goes up towards half forward. Ball seems to be played between the arcs at the moment. Once again, Spock looking to repel, and De Cesare's kick goes in the middle to find Facey, Tom Facey. Another short kick comes into Dwyer. So nice little build up here. It's the next kick. Where's that one going to go? It just decides to pop it out wide. So not in any hurry here. Maintaining possession here, the Blues. Spots the lead up wide, Bedford again, and Bedford takes the mark. Good mark at the second attempt there by Bedford. And opportunity here in the first 5 minutes of the game to kick the opening 2 scores and 2 goals. So Ty Bedford from a similar position to where he kicked the first one. Deliberate shot. This one's going to fade to his near side. That's just a minor score. So 1-1 to Bedford, 1-1 to St Peters at the 5-minute mark of the first quarter. So Jack Plenty on that trusty left decides to go out to the far side. That is the defensive side. Ball spills off hands with our first boundary throw in for the day. Just around near the intersection of the 50 and the boundary line. In attack here, Brighton going to the scoring end, which is to the left of screen. A little bit of a breeze, probably worth a goal or 2 in it. Campbell came out from Warner. Ball off hands, will have another boundary throw. And they've managed to advance that around about 30 metres, the Blues. All one-on-ones around the ground at the moment. Tap down, pack forms, that one's not coming out. Chalmers not really with any opportunity there. Good tackle by Vrodos. Tap down by Brook. Does well, allows kick to come up towards half forward there, looking for Dixon, but he's been outmarked. And the quick switch is on here, looking for Alex Lillycrap, one of the 5 players to come in this week for St Peters. Kick comes out wide to Dwyer. Dwyer providing good link up in this early stages. Kick's going to come out here for De Cesare. Well done by Otis Carthy though. The intercept, got the spoil, then butted up, gets it out to Higgins. Higgins kick towards half forward's a good one. And the mark there has been taken by Jake Tarker. He decides to go into the pocket looking for Wellesby, can't quite find him. Wellesby applies the tackle. Quick kick off the ground, Lux of Fortune. There ends up with Cormac Dwyer. He must have had about 8 possessions already. It's a good kick out wide there, looking for Vrodos. Takes it on the second attempt, goes with a kick towards centre half forward. It's a good one, and spotted up the lead from Fergus Carruthers. So Carruthers right on the 50, just decides to pop it up, got the lead there. One hand, one go at it. Harvey George couldn't quite take it, or was that a high tackle? I think it might be, it is, on Nick Michaels. And Nick Michaels, who is their second leading goal scorer this year behind Johnny Reid, has the opportunity here to kick the second major for St Peters. Bright start by them, doing all of the attacking so far. So Nick Michaels, in he comes. At 25 out, tight angle. He likes it. And that is their second goal. Nick Michaels, well done. 2-1-13 to no score. And bright start here to the Blues. We've played about 8 minutes here on the Sportal and Hahn Ultra Low Carb scoreboard. Sportal bringing Enterprise Stadium experience to all venues and levels of sport. Hahn Ultra Low Carb. Great taste, ultra low carb. How good. 9 minutes played, and a bright start here to the home side. They're 2-1-13, Brighton yet to trouble the scorers. They go again. This time from the ruck contest, Tarka takes it out. Stuart Rattway's kick was intercepted by Ben McGill, comes straight back in again looking for Carruthers. Ball eludes both players. Is that being touched? No, it's last touch, and that'll be a free kick to the Bombers. Just decide to go lateral to Plenty onto that trusty left. Spots Broadbent right in front of us here. Goes with the handball, could be risky. That's put a little bit of pressure there on Ty Murphy, and his kick is intercepted by Bedford. So Bedford just goes short. Dwyer again. Lead by George ignored. Decides to go longer. Cormac Dwyer. Jack Plenty couldn't quite take it. Now tackled immediately there by Higgins over the boundary line. About 20 metres around from the St. Peter's goal. And we'll have a boundary throw in there. Deep in their attack once again. And they are doing all the running here early. 2-1-13 to Brighton, yet to score. Stuart Rattray gets it down. Excellent tackle applied by Tarka, and he is rewarded with that holding the ball decision. So in the back pocket, decides not to switch, goes down the line, nearly intercepted again. In fact, that'll be a free kick there to McGill. So Ben McGill, too far out, looking for someone to spot up, goes short. Frodos has got it. He decides to put it to the hot spot there. Almost the mark taken by Broadbent, comes off hands, but it looks like it might come back the other way again. Couldn't quite take it. There, Lillycrap gets the handball out. The short kick goes inside forward 50. It's butted up by Loy, gets the handball off. And Broadbent now with the long kick down the line. Good spoil from behind. Ball in dispute once again. Dwyer goes with the quick handball. Sigel gets it out to Otis Carthy. And good pluck from behind there by Facey. Decides to go straight out towards McGill on the outer side. Ben McGill spots up the lead of Carruthers, and he takes the mark. The next kick's the important one, going inside forward 50. Lead offered there by Stuart Rattray. Doesn't go that far. Decides to keep it in short. We're just waiting for the right option here. Allen's got it. So Ed Allen and Stuart Rattray on the second lead does well. I don't know if Chris Broadbent's his opponent, but the big ruckman's got it. Having an excellent year so far, and opportunity here to add some more weight to this domination that St. Peter's have showed. They've come out with all guns firing here early. Stuart Rattway's kick looks like it is through. Well, that looked for all money like it was going to fade towards the far side, but held its line, and that's three. 3 already to St. Peter's, and in the opening 13 minutes here, they are 3-1-19 leading Brighton, who are yet to register a score. So Brett Backer will be a little bit worried with this lacklustre start. They just haven't been able to get the ball past half forward. The defence of St. Peter's holding up and answering all the questions put to them so far. So now resting in the forward line, Stuart Rattway. Up they go again. Good tap down there by Book. Does go towards half forward for Brighton. Can they mount an opportunity here? Book goes back in, second attempt. Handball comes out to Venning. Venning's kick towards forward 50. Oh, they just hesitated there. A couple of the Brighton players allowed Lillycrap to actually pick the ball up. He goes out wide to Bill Perriot. Bill Perriot decides to go cross goal. Good kick. And he finds Hamish Allen. So Hamish Allen goes short. It's a long lead. There is at Carruthers. It's right up the ground. does well. Takes the mark. And this might be Hamish Allen again. He's just run up the field, goes on the left, decides to go down the line. Oh, that's a big grab. Excellent grab there, taken by Max Henry. Now 1 on 2 there. Put the big mitts up. That's a really good grab. He goes short again. Just gets the ball there to Dwyer. So Dwyer's in everything so far. He spotted up Bedford's not going to get that far to Cesare. Is that going to be paid? No, says the umpire. Bedford can't quite pick it up. Handball now comes out to Allen again, who's run up the ground, gets the kick there. Oh, Stuart Rattray tried to take that on the chest. Excellent spoil from behind over the boundary line, but threatening again here. St Peter's off to a flying start, 3-1-19, and have the ball deep in their forward line once again. It has just been parked down this end of the ground for the first 15 minutes. Great for our coverage here. That's exactly where we're situated. Stuart Rattray takes it out of the ruck, goes on the boot. That's not 15. Pat Forbes, that ball's not coming out. Umpire will come in and ball it up directly in front, about 25 metres out from the St Peter's goal. Scoreboard end on the Sport All and Han Ultra Low scoreboard. It's 19-0. So Taka takes the ball out towards the boundary line. Opportunity here for McGill. High kick. 1-on-1. Michaels. Can he take it? Good punch from behind by Murphy. Numbers here with Brighton, but they're still under pressure. String of handballs ends up with Higgins. Higgins' kick goes down the line. But again, they're outnumbered. O'Loughlin against 2. And good spoil there from Ed Allen. The umpire will come in right in front of the Brighton interchange. And they'll be scratching their heads about how they can get themselves into this game so far. So Max Henry gets the ball down, and we've got a big talk going in towards full forward. Goes over the back. Ty Murphy slaps it through for a minor score. So 20-0 here to 16 and a half minutes. And the Blues doing all the work so far. So Plenty decides to come to the broadcast side. Henry in front, he's going to be paid that surely. Yes, man in front. He's taken a couple of really big grabs so far. Max Henry spots up the lead from Stuart Rattray. Good kick. Good mark taken. Right, he'll be kicking right from 50, almost directly in front. And Michael O'Leary swung the changes, 5 changes from the team last week. And so far, he'll be very, very pleased with the outcome. 17 minutes in. In comes Stuart Rattray from 50. There's the kick. That one this time has faded to the far side. It's 3-3-21 on the Sportal and Han Ultra Low Carb scoreboards to no score. Brighton, our game today. Our broadcast sponsor today, Programs to Fit. Team up with Programs to Fit. Your performance is our business. So Plenty runs his full measure, gets the ball almost towards centre half wing. Big grab in front. Good mark taken by Jarman Sigel. He decides to go up the line. Now they've got in forward half. Oh, O'Loughlin tried to break the tackle. Tackled beautifully by Roberts. Was not getting out of that one. Like a bear hug tackle, but no real opportunity. Umpire says he'll ball it up. Henry in front in the ruck contest. Ball goes to ground. It's not going to come out of there. And we'll have a secondary stoppage at half forward here for Brighton. First time they've been into attack for a while. Good tap down there by Dixon. Quick kick forward by Bennett. Here's an opportunity now for Nerlich. He goes back to O'Loughlin. O'Loughlin dances around. Spots up a lead in the pocket. Is that going to be paid a mark? No, it's not. Couldn't quite hang on to it there. And the relieving kick comes out, but that's going to be taken by Sigel. So he now goes into the pocket again, spotted someone there. Henry comes over the top this time, couldn't quite take it. Marcus Roberts grabs the crumbs, takes it over the boundary line. We'll have a boundary throw in right in front of the grandstand and the change room area. Dixon taps it down. Willsby couldn't quite grab it, and once again it's going to be butted up here by St. Peter's, and they're away. Goes out towards a one-on-one. Carthy uses all of his experience there. Takes the mark on centre wing. So good period this for Brighton. First real opportunity they've had. Willsby can't quite take it. Applies a tackle. There's that not holding on. Handball comes out to Facey. He decides to go with a short kick, which is good. And the next short kick ends up with Stuart Rattray. He's off, turns, runs his man inside out. Goes to a one-on-one there, looking for Michaels. Good punch from behind by Plenty over the boundary line. And that ball's transitioned quickly, and Spock, once again, are in attack and looking to add some more pain early in this game. Lachlan coming off, being replaced by Jack Francis. In it comes. Stuart Rattray gets the tap down. Sharp by Murphy. Crumbs out now by Tarka. Tarka goes around on the left. Ball goes over the back. Handball now comes out to Allen. Allen looks inboard. It's Dwyer again. Cormac Dwyer had a ton of the ball. Oh, this time he's kicked into the man on the mark though. Chalmers can't quite take it. Now the quick kick comes inside forward 50. Only one person there, that's the ruckman. Book decides to go out wide quickly. Good kick. Comes out to Higgins. Higgins' kick further up the line is good as well. Goes to Francis. Francis, the first action for him for the day. Looking for Wellsby. Wellsby couldn't quite take it. Goes up, second attempt. Trying now, needs some support there. There's about 3 players around him. I think umpire's going to come in. Maybe a little bit lucky there not to get caught holding the ball. Umpire will come in and ball it up. Right forward pocket. Good shark off of that ruck contest by Bill Perio. Runs his full measure. Decides to go to the outer side once again. Quick kick comes in towards the middle to Higgins. Higgins goes with the handball. Kick's partially smothered. That allows Dixon to pick the ball up. String of handballs ends up with Finlay Bennett. And this time Wellsby's got it. He'll be kicking from outside 50. Probably into a little bit of a breeze, but this is the first opportunity. 22 minutes into the first quarter for a set shot on goal. So Wellsby going to have to be his best from there. Not much angle, just the distance. It's in right to the teeth of goal, off hands. There's going to be a quick snap around the corner. That's going to go across the face. Is that going to be the last touch? Yes, I believe it is. So relieving kick will be taken here by Spock. Quick kick comes in to Wilsden. He goes quick as well. Down the line, taken by Higgins. So into time on here, 23 minutes played on the Sportal scoreboard. Into Dwyer again. Certainly one of the most influential players on the ground through the middle. Dwyer's kick is longer. Looking here for McGill. Good punch from behind by Plenty. The crumbs are picked up by Broadbent. Gets it across to Harvey. So Book's kick goes up towards centre wing. Bumped off at Roberts. Murphy. Was that out of play when he kicked it? Umpire says yes, it was. Boundary umpire. So we'll have a boundary throw in. Left half forward here for St. Peter's. Murph. Henry in front. He's falling over as he took the tap. Oh, has that maybe gone out on the full? Out on the full, potentially off of Samuel Higgins. or off of O'Loughlin. The umpire's just conferring. No, they're going to throw it in. So some conjecture there over whose boot that actually came off. Definitely went out on the full, but Henry takes front position again. O'Loughlin, first to it. Needs to get it out now. Henry again with second effort. Doing really well. Now he'll go up for the ruck once again. Giving away quite a few bit of height here to Dixon. Dixon takes the fist, and that goes straight out over the boundary line. Not on the full, so it will be a boundary throw in. So it'll be Henry and Dixon again. This time Dixon's got front position, taps it down. Pack forming again. And we'll just have another stoppage. A little bit of a lull in play here as we approach quarter time. Dixon slaps that one forward, gains probably about 10 metres, eventually does go over the boundary line just in front of O'Loughlin, who was in pursuit. And another boundary throw in. There's about half a dozen stoppages here in this portion of the ground. Dixon in front again. Kick off the ground by DeCesare. Couldn't quite take it there, Michaels. The kick from Plenty goes out wide. That's dangerous. It could have been caught by Bedford. Just a bounce, just eluded him just for the moment. And now the long kick out towards the far wing by Segal. That's an excellent mark. That's been taken on the wing. Quick kick comes in here. Just eludes Harvey. But opportunity now. He takes it on the bounce. Harvey not sure where to go. And eventually then has just popped it up, either out on the full or a mark taken by Facey. So he decides to go across the ground. They've done this pretty well throughout the first quarter. Then the kick does come in towards the middle. So Vrodos got a free player out on the wing. Bedford makes the lead, goes in that direction. They overcooked the kick though, and that will be butted up by Brighton. So they're quickly to move the ball into the forward line. Wellesby can't get his boot to ball off of that. Pat goes in, has a second go at it. Harvey in there as well. So ball transitioning into both forward lines at the moment. Very free-flowing game. St. Peter's desperate to get this one out, and they do. Kick comes around. Dixon in best position, has a go at it, couldn't quite take the mark. Carthy gets the ball out wide here to Murphy. Murphy spots up a lead. Wellesby had one go at it, couldn't take it, applies the tackle immediately. O'Loughlin, manages to get the ball out again to Carthy. Can't quite get the kick away now. He's tackled. And as the siren goes, I think that, yes, that is it. It's not obviously a Brighton free kick, which might have been resulted in a shot on goal. But excellent first quarter there from the home team. They have 3-3-21 on the board. Brighton did not manage to trouble the scorer there. So very, very interesting to hear what Brett Backrell will say to his team at quarter time. They will be going with the aid of probably a 1 or 2 goal breeze in the second quarter, and they'll need all of that to get themselves back into this game. But on the Sportle and Hahn ultra low carb scoreboard at quarter time, it's 21-0. Yeah, plugged in here. Players moving into position here, second quarter about to commence here at Caterer Oval on the Sportal and Hahn Ultra Low Carb scoreboard. Well, there's only one team that's hit that scoreboard so far, and that is the hosts today here, St Peter's Old Collegians. 3-3-21 Brighton, yet to trouble the scorer. Let's see what Brighton can do with a response here. Stuart Rattray gets the first tap down. Quick kick forward by De Cesare. It's going to be intercepted by Higgins. Got plenty of it. Pardon the pun. His kick goes towards centre wing, looking there for McEnany, wearing the number 5, playing his first game today. So the ball's at half back. Umpire spotted something here, and it looks like it might be a free kick against McGill there. And Samuel Venning looks like he's got it at the moment. Just on the back of the square, goes laterally. Might get it back here. No, De Cesare's picked him up, so Dwyer on the mark. Kick decides to go out towards the outer side. That could be intercepted. It is. Good intercept there by Tom Face. He's been probably about his second or third intercept mark already. A little bit ginger getting up. Decides to go short. McGill's just out there on the far wing. So Benny McGill, again, not in any rush, decides to go long down the line. So Pat goes up, good spoil from behind. Picked up here by Hamish Allen, goes with the left, one-on-one, couldn't quite take it. Michael's Cormac Dwyer goes with a quick snap, goes across the face. An opening score in the second quarter is a minor score to St Peter's Old Collegians. So the Blues up to 3-4-22. And what can Brighton do? They just need to get something going here. Plenty's kick has a lot on it. Punch from behind by Belperio. Taken there by Warner. Kick comes in the forward line. They've got a free player here. It's Higgins. Not sure what he was trying to do there. Wellesby right up the field. The kick's going to go further though. An excellent mark. Strong grab in the one-on-one there. Big fly from Marcus Roberts. So he decides to go down the line again. Pack's going to form. Ball hits the ground. Lux of Fortune off the ground is going to end up with Wellesby here. Assesses his options, decides to go in towards forward 50. Punch from behind by Johnny Reid in defence. Benny McGill picks up the crumbs, goes to Roberts. Roberts evades the tackle of Wellesby. Gets the kick forward. It's going to be intercepted here by Plenty. Umpire calls in the play on, must have been touched. Gets the handball to Broadbent. Now Broadbent applying the tackle. Dwyer gets it out wide. Here's Bedford. Evades 2. Dwyer. This time he has a snap. Has he done better this time? I think he has. Yes, he has. Cormac Dwyer. Probably best on for mine so far. And 3 minutes into the second quarter. And Cormac Dwyer makes it 4-0 here. And it's 4-4-28 to no score. Well, Brighton, with last week's game, I would have thought they had fixed up some of their forward line issues, but they seem to have challenges all over the ground at the moment. Stuart Rattray in ruck again, butters up off his own tap. Gets it out to Johnny Vrodos. His kick goes out wide. Dwyer again. Takes it off the pack. His kick goes in towards forward 50. There's a bit of a push from behind, not paid by the umpire. Harvey George couldn't take the mark. Under pressure, Higgins. Across goal. kicks a wobbler, looking for Carthy. Dwyer again in the action. Carthy does avoid the tackle this time. It's going to be picked up by Michaels. Quick kick in towards half forward. Carruthers Carruthers snaps around and kicks the goal. And it's 5-0 here. And 5 individual goal scorers. And 5 minutes into the second quarter on the Sportal and Hahn Ultra Low Carb scoreboard. 34-0. Well, Brighton must be shocked at the moment. And St Peter's playing absolutely blistering football so far. This time O'Loughlin gets it out. Little kick here coming out, and Harvey's got it. They've got to fashion something here. Wellesby makes the lead. It's a good kick. Just eludes him over the back. Jake Tarker couldn't take it. Clearing kick comes out from Facey, but it's going to be intercepted. So Sam Venning pops it up. Wellesby at the front of the pack. It's going to go over the back. Dixon, what can he do? It's tackled. Can't break the tackle. Umpire will come in, but dangerous position here for a stoppage for the Bombers. They've got to fashion something here. Reed gets it down. Belperier's kick. Allen, handball smothered, but they got numbers. Roberts with another handball. Quick kick off the ground by Colley. Allen again. Comes out to De Cesare. His kick in towards the middle. Caught behind that time, George. Brighton are going to butter up here. Going to go back inside forward 50 again. The lead's on and the good kick. And Rivers has got it, the leading goal scorer for Brighton so far this season. And surely if someone can register a score and desperately need it is a major score, it must be this man, Will Rivers. 11 goals for the season so far. You'll be kicking for about 45. And similar angle of about 45, so plenty of goal to aim at. Put it inside the left post here is generally the way to go. So his kick, and is it cleared the line? I think it does, despite the best efforts there on the goal line. And Brighton are on the board finally. It's taken a quarter and 7.5 minutes, but well done to Will Rivers. He hits the scoreboard for the first time, and that is the first score for Brighton, and it is a major score. So 5-4-34 St Peter's, and that goal gets Brighton on their way. So Sportal and Hahn Ultra Low Carb scoreboard, 28 points the margin here. 8 minutes played in the second quarter. Stuart Ray gets it down. McGill tries to paddle it forward. O'Loughlin moved into the middle, having an influence. Higgins tackled, not coming out. That ball stuck to him. Umpire will come in and ball it up. Ruckman at it again. Tapped down this time by Book. Carthy. Ooh, bump there on Alex Lillycrap. So what's the umpire going to call here? He's a bit slow to get up. Takes the bump. Umpire's called the bump as high, and so he'll get the free kick. Just inside the centre square. Put his side inside forward 50. Spotted up a lead. That's going to be cut off though. And Higgins is going to send the ball out towards the wing. Looking here for Wellesby. Working up the field at the moment. Allen. Balls are kept in. No, now it is out of bounds. And umpire will come and ball it in. Right in front of St Peter's interchange at the moment. I'm pretty happy with the way things have progressed so far. Lachlan tackled immediately. The ball does come out, but umpire's called for a ball up. So approaching 10 minutes here in the second quarter. 28 points is the margin. And time is back on in the second quarter. So Ruckman, up they go. Good tap down there by Book. Stuart Rattray ends up with it, his opposite. Ruckman. And they'll go at it again. That one's going to be off both hands in front of McGill. And we'll have another boundary throw in. So just a little bit of a lull in play here. 2 goals to 1 so far in the second quarter in favour of the home team. Boundary throw in, centre wing, in it goes. Stuart Rattray takes front position, knocks it forward, goes to butter up, now goes off the ground. Is that going to go out? It will before anyone will touch it. So last touch here will be taken by O'Loughlin. Doing what he can to get his side back in the game. Dixon calling for boundary side. Sides to spot it up. That might be intercepted once again. McGill overruns it. Brighton with numbers. Ball comes out wide. Good handball out there from Harvey to Carthy. Looking for Dixon. Does well, the big man. Now the ball's up inside forward 50, but his kick's overcooked for Rivers. And Johnny Reid back in defence this week. Takes the relieving mark. So Allen's kick out wide. Might get it back here, does. Goes on the left again. Over hits Carruthers. He's going to have to turn around and run after it. Does pick it out. Goes on the non-preferred in towards forward 50, and that's going to be chopped off. Michael's just caught behind there in that contest. And Brighton just slowing things down at the moment. The ball's over in the far pocket. Not really much being offered. So the kick goes long down the line. It's going to go too far for Dixon, and that's going to be taken. And that's coming straight back again. So Hamish Allen goes short. Higgins, what can he do? He's just going to go down the line again. A little bit stagnant play just at the moment. Mark comes off hands. Handball comes out to Warner. He decides to go across goal here looking for Bennett. Well done. Takes it on the second attempt, but overcooks the kick. A lot of kicks just going a bit too far, and Ed Allen butters up. Gives it to Reid. Reid's kick inside 450, and that's going to be chopped off. So Murphy now. So neither team able to make an impression just at the moment. Brighton just looking to slow it down again. They've managed to arrest the slide. And did kick the last goal. So ball on the outer side. The lead up, Wellesby takes it. Good strong grab out in front. Up the ground though. Goes to Rivers. He takes it still too far out, but this looks promising here for Brighton. Spots Carthy up. So Carthy still 2 kicks from goal. Decides to pop it up. So in front, it's a mark paid, not paid. Tyrone Book looked like he had 2 hands on that, and was a big fly from behind by Max Henry as well. Umpire called that Henry managed to get some purchase on that as well. So up it goes. It's just tackled immediately. Ball does pop out. It's going to come straight back in again. And that kick smothered. Marcus Roberts takes it, gets the quick handball to Allen. Now with Higgins. Back to Bedford. Oh, that handball's intercepted though, and it's coming straight back in. Deep kick inside forward 50. Over the back, Johnny Reid can't quite take it. Numbers again with the Blues. McGill takes a bounce, runs to 50, goes with a short kick. Good measured kick. And Dwyer has it. Just deciding to slow things down again. So the pace has definitely slowed in this second quarter. Both teams looking to have some control. Henry can't quite take it. Butters up, gets the handball away again. Comes out, a handball from Collier is smothered. That ball comes out the back. Umpire spotted a free kick. It will go to O'Loughlin. Looking for Rivers up the line. Two hands to it, can't quite take it. Francis taking the crumbs. And tackled immediately, so the ruckman will go at it again. Henry in front, Dixon over the top, went down to O'Loughlin, couldn't quite pick it up. Good pick up by Allen. Kick goes down forward, kicked off the ground now by Higgins, so that's pushed the ball up to half forward. Plenty's the first one there though. Handball there to Venning. Handball's going to end up now with Carthy, string of handballs. And finally the kick now comes towards half forward. Francis in front, can't quite take it. O'Loughlin's kick towards the goal face. There's only one player there though, that's Tom Facey. And he decides to go out wide, one-on-one, Bedford. That ball stays in, he does. Broadbent's got it, but I think he's now out of bounds. He is, according to the boundary umpire. 16.5 minutes played, a little bit of a stalemate. So almost 10 minutes since the last goal. I think Henry, has he maybe given away the free kick there? I think he has, yes. So Dixon's kick inside 450 looking for Wellesby. Wellesby gets two hands at it. Can't quite take it again, numbers. The ball comes out to Reid. Reid tries to does break the tackle. Now gets the ball outside 50. Numbers here with the Bombers. Oh, shocking bounce. They might have an opportunity here. Frodos with an excellent handball out wide there to Michaels. Michaels' kick is off the side. That is his second time that he's had one off the side on this side of the ground. And given away a last touch free kick. So Brighton switching it up. Murphy's kick goes right to back to the teeth of goal, going out wide again, and good take there by Broadbent. And players moving across to the outer side of the ground. Broadbent's kicks has been smothered. Then be picked up by Rivers, goes with the handball. And yes, that is out of bounds on the far wing. Boundary umpire will come in. "18 minutes played. Almost ticking into time on before half time. A little bit of a short throw in. First one to react was Henry. Pack will form and we'll do it all again. This time it'll be a ball up. Over the top there, Book. Moves the ball forward, Dwyer. What's the umpire? Umpire's called a throw. So Brighton with an opportunity here as we tick on towards time on. Looks like Harvey with the ball there. Good spoil by Reid. And St. Peter's now with the opportunity. Carruthers goes over the back. First one to react, Colley. Colley puts the kick inside forward 50, spotted up. The lead was at... Now Stuart Rattray's got it, takes it for the big man. Looks like that kick, is it going to make the distance? No, the goalkeeper is there. And right on the face of goal, Brighton have repelled. and able to get the ball out. So out towards half-back, Sigel. Spots a little kick out wide, Murphy. Carthy makes a short lead. The kick for Rivers has fallen short. And well done there by Allen. Stayed in the hole. Dangerous kick, but it pays off. Into the middle. Well done there by Vrodos. Just kick towards centre half forward. It's going to be cut off. Quick kick out. Lux of Fortune ends up with Bennett. Now there's an opportunity here. Wellesby's got some separation. He decides to go long. Is it going to make the distance? It is, but it's going to be offline. So first minor score, and first score for about 13 minutes here. Minor score to Brighton. They go to 1-1-7, still trailing by 27 points. So Johnny Reid decides to come out towards the broadcast side. Looking for Henry. Tries to beat two of them. Dwyer, front and centre, tackled immediately. Good tackle applied by Nerlich. He's got a good lead on here from Wellesby. Good kick, good lead. Just found a little pocket of space, Tommy Wellesby. And opportunity for him here to join Will Rivers as a goal scorer for the Bombers. So right in front, umpire not moving, and they've kicked the last two. So just starting to work their way back into this game. Brighton on the Sportal and Hahn Ultra Low Carb scoreboard, they've moved to 2-1-13, now trailing by 21 points. And at the moment, it's St Peter's Old Collegians stuck on 5-4-34. So no score for them in almost 17 minutes now. So last two goals of the game to the visitors. It's now 5-2. Neither ruckman able to get anything on that. Vrodos taps it forward. De Cesare's handball back to Vrodos. Higgins has it. What can he do? Kick comes in towards the forward line. Good pick up there by Allen. Allen decides to go out wide, and the mark's going to be taken. Good mark taken there as well. And first opportunity in a long time here for the home side. So Ed Colley's got it. And he'll be taking a shot from about 30 metres out. Not a lot of angle to speak of. So chance for the quick answering goal here by Ed Colley. Kicks on its way. I think he's just missed. He has. So minor score there. So 5-5-35 to 2-1-13. 22 point margin. 23.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. So attempted torp there, but it's going to be marked by Jarman Sigel. Oh, just overcooked the kick there, looking for Harvey. Blues under a bit of pressure in their back line. And Colley's kick there is going to be marked by Dixon in the centre. Goes short, out wide. He's got a player out there. This is the important kick inside forward 50. O'Loughlin goes underneath it, and an excellent mark taken by Hamish Allen. Strong grab in the pack. They've caught a few of those intercept marks in their back line. So quick kick on the left. Oh, now's an opportunity. Could be a turnover. Kick comes in towards the forward line, and a mark's been taken there by Finlay Bennett. And Finlay Bennett should go straight back and slot this over the goal umpire's head. And suddenly, the margin will come back, if this is a goal, to just 16 points. And it'll be the last 3 goals of the game here to the Bombers. So, and that's indeed what happens. Well done there, Bennett. Flew high, took the mark, directly in front, kicked truly. And a couple of quick goals in red time here sees the margin now back to 16 points on the Sportal and Hahn Ultra Low Carb scoreboard. So Brighton making a bit of a charge here late. The margin back under 20 points. Opportunity here again. Carthy can't quite get it out. McGill drops it. O'Loughlin. Now the kick comes back inside 50 again, but it's going to be cut off. Good mark taken by Ed Allen. So his kick's a little bit of a wobbler, but it's going to work out. Brodos goes long looking for Allen. De Cesare takes the crumbs. Roberts is going to be tackled. Good tackle there applied by Wellesby, coming straight off the bench. O'Loughlin. And there is the siren for half-time. 26 minutes played in this second quarter. And the siren goes, and that margin, which was 21 at quarter time, has been reduced. 3 goals to 2 in that quarter reduces the margin to 16 points. Our match round sponsors here, Archie's Support. Thongs and slides so comfy you'll never take them off. Of course, sponsoring our player of the day, who will get the magnificent Archie's filming footy stats live stream and game day recording specialists. Get your footy stats with Filming Footy. Dartfish and Sports Interactive video analysis solutions for improved sports performance, creating better players one coach at a time. For classic clashes, celebrating grassroots greatness. And of course, our game sponsored today, Programs to Fit. Team up with Programs to Fit. Your performance is our business. At half time, it is a 16-point margin, but it was looking a lot worse for Brighton, and they kicked the last 3 goals of that quarter to reduce it to that 16-point margin. We'll be back after a few messages from our partners at half-time to see if Brighton's momentum in the second half of that second quarter will continue, or whether Michael O'Leary's men can once again find that spark that they had in the first. We'll be back shortly. Welcome back here to Caterer Oval. Both teams huddled up after coming out from their half-time talks. Margin here 16 points at the moment, 5-5-35. The home side, St Peter's Old Collegians 2, Brighton Bombers 3-1-19 after Spock led by 21 points at the first change. Goal scorers so far in this game, all individual goal scorers for both teams: Bedford, Michaels, Stewart, Rattray, Dwyer and Carruthers for the home side, and the 3 goals in the second quarter for Brighton, kicked by Rivers, Wellesby and Bennett, the latter 2 coming in red time to breathe some life into this game when it looked like how far St Peter's for the first quarter and a bit after they raced to a 5-0 lead. So players just moving into position for the second half. Once again we'll see Tyron Book and Henry Stewart Rattray to take the ruck at the start of the third quarter. Umpire just checking, holds the ball aloft, and second half about to commence. 16 points of margin. Can Spock find their mojo once again, or will Brighton's resurgence continue? Stewart Rattray gets the tap down, but it's picked off by Carthy. Handball's out wide. First kick in the third quarter goes to Higgins. That's not going to be touched, and will be a last touch here for his opposite number 9, Ben McGill. So McGill, Stewart Rattray gives a lead. It's ignored. McGill signalling that he's going to go long and strong down the line. Looking here for Higgins. Eludes both players. First one there is Blake Higgins. Gets the handball away. Jack Plenty onto that left. Dangerous kick, could be picked off. To Cesare. Bedford now inside forward 50. Oh, top the mark there. Jack Loy under pressure here. The Bombers defence now applying the tackle. Plenty. He's had an excellent game in defence. Nowhere there for James Higgins to go. Umpire will come and ball it up right in front of our commentary position here. Half forward for Brighton. Stewart Rattray just pushes his opponent off the ball. Does manage to get the handball out to Harvey George. He's tackled, gets the ball out. Cesare finds Frodos, and Johnny Frodos kicks an unbelievable goal from the pocket. Reverse snap. That's the opening goal of the third quarter, and that's only taken 1 minute, as it did at the start of the game, for the home side to register a major. And Frodos with the, what I would say would be the Jag Meatworks snag of the day so far, kicks the opening goal of the third quarter in the opening minute. So well done there to Johnny Frodos. Becomes the 6th goal kicker for the home side. And that opens the margin back out to 19 points. Up it goes again. Stewart Rattray gets it down, butters up, then gets the kick forward on the lead. That's going to be marked. It is by Bedford. So kicked the first goal in the opening minute of the first quarter. It's going to get an opportunity here to register a major very early in the third and become the first multiple goal kicker on the day. So in comes Bedford directly in front, kicking from about 30. Umpire's moving and he's missed. Geez, that's a would have backed your house on that one. But they've started brightly here on the home side. They're 6-6-42, leading Brighton 3-1-19 on the Sportle and Hahn ultra low carb scoreboard. So Plenty again on the left, comes towards the commentary side. Ball comes out to Higgins. His kick goes up towards centre wing. Dixon puts the big mid up, couldn't quite take it. Ball spills to the ground, and umpire will come in. Right start here by the Blues. Up it goes. Palm down by Book. Umpire's picked out a free kick. Looks like it was a holding free kick. It will go to Ed Colley. Colley searches on the long lead here, looking for Michaels, but it's going to be chopped off by Higgins. Feeds a handball to Murphy. He's again looking for Dixon. Dixon takes it on the second attempt after it hit the ground. McGill. Kick smothered. Oh, caught high there, Wellesby. And he'll take the free kick half forward. So, opportunity here for Brighton. They want to get a little bit of a wriggle on here. 23 points of margin. Wellesby's just going to pop it up to a dangerous position, looking for O'Loughlin. He slipped and fell over. And Johnny Reid takes a relieving mark. Out wide to Facey. So that what the kick's going to be, it's going to go too far for Carruthers. And once again will be intercepted. Warner gets the handball off. Long high kick is going to go across the face. Bounces back in. Dixon, luck's a fortune for Dixon. Couldn't do much with his handball though. Ball comes out wide. Good punch from behind by Ty Murphy. Out of bounds. Boundary throw in centre wing. 5.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Now we Book and Stuart Rattray again. Book in front, punches forward. That's going to elude everyone over the boundary line. Gains about 15 metres. Around towards half forward. Good little patch here for Brighton. Need to get some score on the board though. Book decides to take it out of the ruck this time. Went for the kick, ball spilt free. Higgins, the two number 9s. Higgins wins. Wellesby gets it on the second attempt. Tackled immediately. Numbers with Brighton, ends up with O'Loughlin. Darting kick in towards centre half forward. We'll hit the turf and we'll have another stoppage here at centre half forward. Up it goes. Down by Dixon. Sharked well by St. Peter's. The kick comes, clearing kick comes out towards half back. But it's straight back in by Finlay Bennett, and the diving mark's been taken here by Jack Chalmers. So Chalmers with the opportunity to answer that early goal by St. Peter's and reduce the margin to 17. So number 17, can he reduce the margin to 17? So in the right half forward pocket, Chalmers comes in. Oh, kicks a little bit off the side. Umpire goes galloping. In fact, it will not trouble the scorers. So margin remains at 23 points. 6-6-42 to 3-1-19. And looks like it'll be Benny McGill with the ball right alongside the behind post. Just goes short across goals. Another kick here comes out towards Reid. Reid goes up towards half forward. Off hands, it's been taken here by Broadbent. Puts the ball back up towards 50. Wellesby had a go at it, couldn't quite take it. Still some pressure here. Wellesby's got it again, gets the handball out to Warner. Warner's kicked towards a pocket. Is a mark going to be taken? There it is. Good mark taken there by Jake Tarker. So Jake Tarker here with another opportunity for Brighton. They're pressing. They're probably going to knock the scoring end at this ground. So Jake Tarker, an opportunity opportunity here for the third quarter. And he's gone across the face too. He's just missed. That's their opening score for the third quarter. So need to make these opportunities count here, the Bombers. So the kick comes in, looking for Cesare. Got two hands on it, couldn't hold the mark. Ball spills. Good handball comes out here to Higgins. And now the race is on. Players back inside forward 50. Michaels over his head and plenty. Handball comes out here to Murphy. His short kick finds Blake Higgins. So Blake Higgins at half back. Decides to go back and across goal. Loy goes to the outer side. Now the kick comes in, just eludes Carruthers. Handball from Bennett. He's going to get it back. Now Warner gets it on the left. 2-on-1 there. McGill, front and centre. Short kick in, finds the Cesare. He's got a couple out there. Looks like Allen there. Right out on centre wing. Sun, a little bit of a factor in the eyes there. Decides to go on the long left. Oh, big fly there. Good mark taken by Broadbent. Being quite resolute in defence. Pops it up. Good kick. So Francis decides to go out towards the far wing. Just maintaining possession here, Brighton. Just slowing down the game. Now the kick goes up towards half forward. On the lead there was Tarka. Didn't get to the ball and the intercept mark's been taken. So this game a little bit between the arcs at the moment. Neither team able to penetrate to get to a shot on goal. Two goes at it there, Cormac Dwyer. I think he's going to get the free kick. And the 25 as well. He's got a little bit of attention there from Nerlich. So now the ball goes in towards the 50. Stuart Ratway had a go, couldn't quite take the mark. Again, unable to penetrate deep into their attack, and the relieving kick goes out towards Dixon. Dixon got two hands on it, couldn't quite take it. Bedford gets the kick in here, looking for Carruthers. Gee, that's a beautiful kick. Sorry, Fergus Carruthers not looking confident. Now he decides to go back. Man on the mark. It's just a question of distance here. Still not looking confident. Pops it up. Punch from Bennett. Michaels takes it. And tackled immediately by Will Rivers. So that's a little bit of a switch up. Rivers now going into the back pocket. Oh, Frodos goes off the ground. That would have been a miraculous goal. That's only through for a minor score. Out of mid-air there, Johnny Frodos. Oh, under pressure here, plenty, and he decides to handball it back into the goal post. So good pressure applied there, the front half there by St. Peter's, and that is another minor score. This time Plenty decides, no messing around, he goes long, broadcast side. Fly there from Sigel, couldn't quite take it. Off hands there, Ed Colley. His handball's intercepted by Broadbent. Ball's dropped though. Francis gets it, back to Sigel. Goes with a torpedo, gets Plenty on it. Touched there by Chalmers. Off hands, but they've got the ball up towards centre wing. Brighton. We had a reset here. come in. Throw it in. 13 and a half minutes in here. It's been a tight third quarter. Higgins, handball, over to McInerney. Ball's intercepted, comes back in towards Rattray flew from 4 deep, couldn't quite take it. Broadbent gets it off hands. Short kick out to Higgins. He gets it on quickly, looking here for Chalmers, and that is touched. The ball just eluded him. And it's right back where it was a couple of minutes ago. Between wing and half forward. Broadcast and interchange side of the ground. Western side of the ground. Oh, off the ground there by Tyrone Brook. Both ruckmen struggling to get to that. Bit of a short throw in, but goes out of bounds, and that'll be last touch. So Ed Colley's got it. So Colley now swinging up the options. Now told to play on, so has to go down the line. It's a bit of a rush kick too. Good effort there by Max Henry to get a hand on it to stop Dixon taking the mark. So a boundary throw in right on the interchange wing. We see Otis Carthy looking to come back on. When it comes, not a ruckman decisive, but Henry butters up with the second effort. Kick smothered. De Cesare can't quite take it. Kick snap forward, Rivers. That's the handball. Second handball ends up with Higgins. His kick now. Back up towards half forward. James Higgins couldn't quite take the mark. Butters up, gets a second go, gets the kick. Taken by Nerlich. Gives it to Dixon. Dixon slow with the ball and caught and holding the ball. So real stalemate here at the moment. 24 points is the margin. 6-8-44 to 3-2-20 on the Sportle and Hahn ultra low carb scoreboard. So looking for Stuart Rattray. Has to punch from behind. And ball wedged in there between Plenty and Sam Higgins. Umpire comes in. And the ball up here. Half forward for the home team. Higgins. Oh, one arm tackle there from Vrodos. One arm held. So no chance to get that one out. Pack forms. Up they come. So many times today. The two ruckmen are the last two getting up. The second efforts of both have been excellent. Dixon might have been caught high. Glocklin off the ground. And Marcus Roberts. And is that a silly 25 by Jarman Sigel? It is. So Roberts now well within scoring range. And opportunity to become the 10th individual goal scorer for the game. So Marcus Roberts, distance not an issue, just a question of accuracy here. In he comes Roberts, and he's missed, so they're wasting some opportunities here. It's one goal for this quarter now to a solitary behind. Will they rue this inaccurate kicking in the third quarter? 25 points is them, 15 scoring shots to 5, so certainly from that position they've had dominant score. Gee, Jack Plenty took a couple of bounces, went out to the outer side, and then under pressure from Stuart Rattray, his kick's gone out of bounds, so it'll be last touch and opportunity here certainly for Spock once again. So that kick comes in. Distance was made, but just again to the near side. So that's 1 goal 5 now for this quarter. 4 behinds in a row. The last 4 scoring shots. In fact, after they kicked the opening goal, Vrodos had that excellent snap. There's been 5 behinds in a row, and the kick out this time for Higgins has been marked over the boundary line. So Sam Higgins has an opportunity here to have a shot on goal. We're right behind it here. Have a look at that vision. Right behind this shot here from Sam Higgins. And that's a beautiful set shot from Sam Higgins. And that breaks a run of 5 behind. And Sam Higgins is the one that becomes the 10th individual goal scorer in the game. And that period of dominance again by the home side has finally resulted in a goal. It took 19 minutes and 18 minutes since that opening foray, which saw Vrodos, who probably has kicked so far the Jag Meatworks snag of the day. So well done there to James Higgins. And that margin out to 32 points now, just 2 points shy of the 34-point lead early in the second quarter. So tap comes out. Vrodos manages to paddle it forward, off the ground by Henry. Here's Carruthers leading it, snaps around on the left. Stuart Rattray going to be first after it. He's got to beat 2, and Ball's going to beat them all. Touched over the boundary line, but once again threatening here the home side as we enter time on in the third quarter. Umpire will ball it in. 32 points of margin, just keeping sway here. And that's gained about 15 metres there. So they'll have a go at it again, Henry and Dixon. Right in front of us here. Commentary position. In it comes. Jostling. Dixon again slaps it forward. Carthy. Tarka is tackled immediately by Vrodos. Certainly been much better today, Johnny Vrodos. Quiet game last week. Not to his best form today. Dixon palms it down. Well sharp there by De Cesare, and that's going to be down the field, is it? Well, 2 players not happy with Jack Plenty. This is happening right in front of us here. A few players there not happy with Jack Plenty's attention there on Lockie De Cesare. That is it. Umpire said that was in the action of so it's not down the ground, so De Cesare's got it. Been solid again today, De Cesare. Spots up a short kick that's going to bounce in front of everyone. McGill can't quite take it. Henry around the body. And Dixon can't quite take it. Now the ball hits the ground. Carruthers tackled. That's not coming out. Dangerous position here. They're pressing again, the home side. 32. Just looking to put the squeeze on here. Dixon gets it down. Quick kick out by Sigel. Oh, that's a free kick in the back there by Wellesby. So Ed Allen goes on the left, just goes short. Johnny Reid, not even fancy himself, Johnny Reid, with a big long bomb. I think he's going to have a go, despite the fact he's down and back again. He's their leading goal scorer so far this year. So Johnny Reid going to be kicking from just outside 50. Gets Plenty on it. Is it going to carry? It is going to carry. Big goal from Johnny Reid. And so, even playing as a key backman this week, he's hit the scoreboard. And 38 points is the margin. Biggest lead of the game here, and they've just put the screws on in the last few minutes here St Peter's. So Johnny Reid. And the 11 individual goal scorers for the 11 goals so far. Up it goes. Book over the top. Henry takes it though. Harvey. Bounce eludes Tarka. Doesn't elude Francis though. We've got players here. Good running by Carthy. Tracked the ball. Kick to the forward pocket. Good kick. Warner. Doesn't mess around. Goes straight on. And this man's doing it at both ends of the ground. Reid. Goes out wide. Kick from Allen. Goes towards the wing. Carruthers. Bodies his opponent out. Goes in for a second go at it. The ball spills over the boundary. So true centre wing on the outer side. Deep into this third quarter. And a couple of late goals in this quarter may have put the game out of Brighton's reach. Henry slaps it forward. Over the boundary line again. Umpire will come in and throw it in. That'll be Book and Henry. Book gets it down, but sharked beautifully by St Peter's. Now the kick coming out here looking for Bedford. Ball's going to elude. Races on. Who's going to be the first one there? Good tackle on Nerlich, applied by Bedford. Ball spills out over the boundary line. .5.5 minutes in the third quarter. Siren must be imminent. 3 goals to zip this quarter once again. Brighton not troubling the scorers with a major. They've only managed in the 2 quarters. Oh, beautiful spoil there from McGill. Great desperation. In the 2 quarters they've gone to the southern end of the ground. They've only managed a solitary behind. Up it goes. Big slap forward by Book. Allen takes it on the bounce. Look for the handball. Does eventually get it out. Or Tarka's dropped it. And umpire will come in. Higgins did get it out over the boundary line, but call was made just before then by the field umpire, and he'll ball it up. Henry. And bounces over the boundary line from that ruck contest. We'll have another ball in. So another, just been this happen a few times. Another little lull in play with a number of stoppages. Book gets it down again. Once again, no, ball's not going anywhere. This time Henry takes front position. Kick by Bennett. It's going to be intercepted. So just no way forward for the Brighton Bombers at the moment. The defence of the Saints holding up well. A long kick comes out and 2 ruckmen will contest. Oh, good mark by Henry. Again, strong pack mark. In no hurry. They'll be quite happy to take this 38-point lead. Into 3/4 time. He goes long. Michaels will fly. Gets 2 hands on it. Can't quite take it. Higgins first to it. Short kick. Looking for Sam Venning. A good punch there from Stuart Rattray. Over the boundary line right in front of us here. In the left half forward pocket. Third man up, Nerlich. Touched off the boot by Henry Wellesby. Johnny Reid's been right with him. It's over the boundary line, so siren imminent here. 3/4 time, 28.5 minutes now. strong again. The umpire might have found a push in the back there. I think he has. So Tarka's kick forward. But once again, it's going to be intercepted. And Reed goes short. Facey. Certainly not in any hurry here. On the home side. He's going to go long. Both ruckman up here, but the man in front, Will Rivers, goes to Chalmers. Oh, he decides to go right back, and that's actually going to put some pressure under for Jarman Sigel here. Bedford. Oh, Bedford does very well, and that's gone out on the full. That's excellent pressure applied there by Ty Bedford. So Ty Bedford here, opportunity late in the third quarter. We've gone 30 minutes in this third quarter. Deep in the pocket there is the siren. So Ty Bedford, will he become the first multiple goal scorer of the game? 38 points, any score here will be the biggest margin. Pops it up. He's just gone to the near side, so minor score. And at 3/4 time on the Sportle and Hahn ultra low carb scoreboard. 3-6 in that quarter to St. Peter's. See them move to 8-11-59, and just the solitary behind for the Bombers there sees them stuck on 3-2-20. So margin 39 points, game high, and only a matter here of St. Peter's just managing the ball and the clock in the last quarter, and you'd expect that they will record their first victory for season 2024. We're going to go to a short break and hear from our broadcast partners, and we will indeed see if that is the case or whether Brighton can muster up some miracle in the last quarter. We'll be back with the final stanza in just a few minutes. in the season. Alright, when you're ready. So Caterer Oval here is looking just picture perfect as we enter the last quarter, shadows reaching across the ground, and the majority of the crowd here will be very happy with what they've seen so far, especially those at the southern end of the ground up on the mound watching their side look very likely to get their first win of the year as they lead by 39. So up it goes. Comes out towards half forward. Harpy's handball out wide. Chalmers. Now the kick comes towards half forward, but it's going to be not quite chopped off by Reed. Couldn't quite take it. Allen, he's just been sensational off the half back today. It's going to come back the other way. Chalmers ends up on the end of a string of handballs. Looking up here for Rivers. Oh, Reed! Johnny Reed! Takes a good grab. Third up in that pack. Goes down the line. Quick kick forward by Hamish Allen. Dwyer gets the handball to McGill. McGill has found someone just deep in the forward pocket. That looks like it might be Michaels. An opportunity here for the Blues to stretch their lead. So we said it before, but will Nick Michaels become the first player to kick multiple goals today? Yes, indeed he will. And the opening minute of 3 of the 4 quarters, the home side has kicked a goal. So Nick Michaels this time, margin out to 45 points. And they are going to lead this game from go to woe here. Strong performance. Sigel now into the ruck. Ball's just ping-ponging around at half forward for Brighton. It's going to end up coming out to Dixon. Carthy. O'Loughlin gets it forward but overcooks the kick. And James Higgins takes the ball deep in defence. Goes short. He's led from the front today. Ed Allen's had a very, very good game. Johnny Reid was looking there for Hamish Allen. Sides against it. Sides to go longer down the line. Stuart Rattray. He's going to be almost beaten to it there by Sigel. Goes back in for a second go at it. Nerlich. Ball bobs out here. Ends up with Stuart Rattray. His kick now goes to half forward. Ball comes off hands. Tackles applied on Carruthers. Umpire says, I'll have it. Centre wing here on the grandstand and interchange side. Big fly up high from Book. So O'Loughlin manages to get the handball out. Kick comes into forward 50, but it's chopped off again. Look, oh, they got all the answers at the moment here, the Blues. Colley takes it. Unsure where to go now, being told to play on. Could find himself in a little bit of trouble here. Decides to go back to Higgins. Higgins is, he's overcooked that kick for Dwyer. So a bit of pressure there from the Bombers, but they need to get a rattle on here. Kick comes in towards half forward. And mark's been taken by Francis. Good strong mark in front. So he moved back quickly. take his kick, look to neutralise that early goal from Nick Michaels, who became our first multiple goal kicker. So Jack Francis, in he comes. Good looking kick off the boot. And he smacks into the upright. So minor score there. 3-3-21. Plays 9-11-65. So he comes out to Reed. Reed again decides to go long. And Jarman Sigel again. Oh, looking for Carthy. Gets a bad bounce. Goes back in. Francis again. Snaps around. Overrun there by Bill Perio. There's going to be a snap there. That looks a little bit better. And opening goal the third quarter there to Jake Tarker. So the fourth goal on the board there for the Bombers. And they go to 4-3-27 on the Sportle and Hahn ultra low carb scoreboard to St Peter's 9-11-65. Up it goes, Stuart Rattray back in the ruck, takes the ruck and then decides to take the ball as well. Tackled by Venning. Umpire will come in, ball it up. He's managed to advance about 15 metres there. This time well beaten by Book. Slaps it forward, reads the first one there, evades a couple. And unfairly dealt with after he got rid of that one, so it ends up with Marcus Roberts at half forward. Half forward right, Roberts. Goes long right to the teeth of goal. Can't quite take it, Bedford. And ball will spill over for a minor score. So 1-1 apiece in this last quarter so far. So no change to the three-quarter time margin. So Quincy's going to get on that trusty left. Decides to go with the torpedo straight down the middle. Couldn't quite take the mark there, Henry. Ball on the ground, a lot of players around that ball. Does pop out the back. First one there, Ben McGill. Pops it up into the pocket. Can't find a teammate there. And it goes out over the boundary line. So deep in attack here for the home side in front of quite an enthusiastic crowd at the southern end. And they'll be well pleased when they look up at the scoreboard at the moment. Little kick comes out. Oh, there's a quick snap. And it's gone across the face. I think the tale of the tape here is 22 scoring shots to 7. Just shows you, probably apart from a short period in that second quarter, the dominance that the home side has had. And Plenty this time decides to go towards the side, looking out there for McEnany. Couldn't quite take it. Ball comes back the other way. That won't be touched, and that'll be last touch free kick here for Blake Higgins. 8.5 minutes here in the last quarter. So Higgins will bring it in. Fly by Rivers. Excellent ball by Higgins from behind. And the umpire will come with the ball, throw it in. Centre wing. In front of the interchange gates. Tap comes down there to Higgins. Sam Higgins with his kick forward. Picked up there by Stuart Rattray. McGill goes back to Stuart Rattray. Moves really well for a big man. Just eludes Bedford. Harvey's handball. Now the wobbly kick's going to come in, might actually work out. The mark's been taken. He's run down well here, Harvey. Oh, Rivers can't quite take it. Goes at the second attempt. Was he caught high there by Hamish Allen? Umpire says no. He's slow to get up there, Will Rivers. Henry taps it down. Harvey again. Going to be. He goes for a second attempt now. McGill goes forward. Vrodos takes the bounce. The Adonis. 2 bounces. Goes around the body, and that kick ends up being ill-directed. So Newlick's kick goes back across into the middle of the ground. So Dixon spots up a kick on the 45 to Bennett. Bennett quickly in towards the forward line. They're queuing up here, and they actually spoiled each other in the end. Harvey takes the spoils. He's going to kick across the face, and Wilston can't quite keep it in. Right attacking pocket here for the Bombers. 40 points to margin. 10.5 minutes into the last quarter. Neither ruckman can get it down. Pulled under, a lot of pressure here. That could be holding the ball. I think it will be. Good tackle applied by Chalmers. Bill's built out. And he'll surely go back and kick their 5th here in the game. So Jack Chalmers pops it over the goal umpire's head. And 11 minutes played here in the last quarter. 2 goals to 1 so far in this quarter. Jack Chalmers kicks his first. And on the Sportal and Hahn Ultra Low Carb scoreboard. 34 points of margin. Vrodos have it an excellent second half. Goes out wide. Dwyer can't quite take it. First one there is Murphy. Umpire will come in. We'll have a ball up. True centre wing on the outer side. So commonly probably known as a bit of junk time here this last 10 to 15 minutes of this game. Spoiled. Umpire's picked something out there. Now he's called play on. Kick comes in towards half forward. Oh, he got a shocking bounce there, Stuart Ratway. So the first one on it, there's Bennett. Tackled. Rivers. Spins around. He's got a one-on-one. Oh, good body work there by Jake Tarker. So Jake Tarker here, looking for his second goal of the quarter. We'll bring the margin back within 5 goals. Comes in, shouldn't miss, doesn't miss. Margin back to 28. Tarker kicks his second of the quarter and becomes the first multiple goal kicker for the Brighton Bombers and brings him back within 5 goals on the Sportal and Hahn Ultra Low Carb scoreboard. St Peter's Old Collegians 9-13-67, Brighton 6-3-39. Big punch forward. Taken there by Hamish Allen, but it's going to be turned over once again. Umpire calls play on. Again, he gets the ball forward. Francis just couldn't quite grab it. Pressure's on, but the quick kick comes out from Allen. Higgins has got it, taken over the boundary line. Umpire will ball it in. Centre wing. Ball too short off the ground. Hamish Allen eventually gets a handball out, but took too long, said the umpire. Francis has it. 1-on-1. And Tarker's got it again. Jake Tarker. Back he goes. Looking for his third of the quarter. Causing some headaches down there late in this game. Oh gee, just shanked that one to the near side. To make things just a little bit interesting. There's still 27 points of margin here. So the ball will come out here to the broadcast side and punched over by Sigel. Jarman Sigel's had an excellent second half. So Brighton brings some respectability back to the scoreboard. I think they've left their run just a little too late. Here it comes. McCarthy just pushes Henry out the way to Cesare. Rodos slaps it forward, but only as far as Broadbent. Campbell ends up with Dixon. Evades a tackle, gets it inside forward 50. And it's going to be chopped off here by Facey. He decides to go out wide. And just maybe an opportunity here. They've got their hands on the ball just to slow things down a bit. So it's good work to get the ball to the wing. Is that Carruthers out there on the wing? Good one-on-one mark. No rush. Comes back into Henry Stewart. Ratray's had an excellent game once again. Whether in the ruck or up forward, and quite influential. Decides to go long down the outer side. Umpires said that there was a player there that kept out of that contest. That was Bedford. And he'll get the free kick. So Ty Bedford. Not in any hurry. The umpire's now called into play on. Decides to go short. So probably good play here from St. Peter's. Just deciding to slow the game down. Take a little bit of sting out of it. And his kick finds Harvey George. So George looking here to become the 9th goal scorer for the home side. So good spread today with Nick Michaels, the only multiple goal scorer. And he comes from about 50. Not going to quite make the distance. Oh, 3 Broadview players flew for that one. And they do manage to get it over the goal line. And result in a minor score. So Brighton quick to move the ball on. So Murphy gets the kick forward. Rivers. Henry spoils and then applies the tackle. So just a minute away here from time on in the last quarter. Been a good few minutes for Brighton, but they're going to fall short. Quick kick by Book, goes inside 50. Higgins can't quite take it. Hamish Allen snaps around. We've Lou to McGill. Here's Sigel again. Jarman Sigel gets the handball out. Finlay Bennett's kick is going to be chopped off here by Nick Wilsden. And sure he will once again take as much time as he needs to, and then does go long and strong down the line. Good body work by Sigel. Handball ends up with Carthy. His quick kick. Ball goes out of bounds. Ball up right in front of our commentary position here. Bombers pressing again as we enter time on. 3-1 in this last quarter for them so far. Why are you giving away the free kick there, Henry? Warner's handball just missed Broadbent. Now they're forced to scrap in the middle of the ground. A couple of tired players getting up there. Umpire will ball it up. Sigel went for the big tap forward. Francis, can he get the ball out? And no, he can't. He's been caught holding the ball. And here is the captain again, led from the front today, Ed Allen. Oh, that kick's just been chopped off by Francis. Carthy's got it. Carthy lines it up. Umpire's galloping. And he hasn't troubled the scorers. An excellent game, Edward Allen. Fancy himself in a pair of Archies. Higgins' kick is a bit of a wobbler. And finds that man. So the skipper decides to just put it out wide. It's going to be picked off. And 25 might be paid there. I think it will. So high kick comes in again, but that's not going to trouble the scorers again. Peppering away here, Brighton late. Try and reduce this margin, but it's been a problem for them all season. Their shots for goal. So Del Perio has it in the back pocket. Oh, big fly there. That's Sigel, it is. He's had a fantastic second half. See what he does this time. This time he pops it up, looking for Rivers. Rivers!
Yay, come on!
Strong mark from behind. Going to move back quickly. Going to be a contender. The mark of the week. Excellent grab from Rivers. Keeps it low. Yes, he likes it. So does the umpire. So Will Rivers kicks his second. Margin's back to 22. Hasn't been this close since quarter time. So fought it out well, the Bombers. .22 points of margin. 23.5 minutes played in the last quarter. Stalemate there. And then Sigel and Stuart Rattray again. After they didn't quite get their... Both got their hands on the ball. This time Sigel. Slapped forward by Carthy to Francis. Quick kick. Dribbles inside forward 50. Pack forming right on the 50-metre line in front of us here. Henry at the bottom of that pack. I've been impressed with the big men in their second efforts. So Stuart Rattray, no one up against him on that occasion. Harvey. Ball's turned over there to Collie. Collie on the left, so that might bounce out. I think it will. Yep. Jack Plenty will grab it. Needs to fire it in. Oh, oh no, there's a bit of pressure here, but they've managed to hold on to it. Quick kick. Warner's got it. Plays on immediately. One arm, Henry can't take it. McGill. Handball to Allen. Allen to Allen. Gets the handball. That will end up out of bounds. Is that going to be... What's the umpire going to call there? Last touch it is. So quickly the ball comes in. Big pack's going to form. Casey at the back takes it off hands. Bedford used his body well. I'll just slow it down again here. 22 points the margin. 25 and a half minutes. Not in any hurry. Umpire now calls play on. Just decides to go long. Big fist from behind by Sigel. Gets it over to Tyron Book. His kick inside forward 50. Oh, someone's been bowled over there. And Will Rivers at the 26-minute mark, looking to become the first player to kick 3 in this game. So in he comes Rivers. Yeah, straight over the umpire's hat. Well done to Will Rivers. Kicks his third, 26-minute mark. So it's 2 in 4 minutes for him. And that's 5-1 this quarter. So it's been a good fight back late. Kicked the last 5. Trailing by 16 points. Probably still 3 or 4 minutes to go. Umpire balls it up, making it interesting. Oh, Sigel's kick is smothered. And Pat Form's umpire will come in. We'll have a secondary stoppage here. It'll suit the Saints. Stuart Ratway again. Sigel. Warner. And they're going to come pressing again here. At the back. Yes, good mark there by Bennett. Palms it out. Now the kick's inside forward 50, but it's over. Kick's gone too long. Over Rivers. And Higgins has got it. Just pops it up down the line. Brodos gets it to Cesare, and he'll get the after disposal. Yes, he will. So it'll go to Cormac Dwyer on centre wing. 16 points of margin here as we tick over to 28 minutes in the last. Sportal and Hahn Ultra Low Carb scoreboard. Saints are going to record their first win of the year. They'll join the Brighton Bombers on 1 and 5. Taken out there by Samuel Higgins, but his kick's ill directed. And Brighton will clear out of defence. Oh, that's kicked Dwyer. Can't quite take it in the end. Broadbent feeds out the handball, and there is the siren. So the final score on the Sportal and Hahn Ultra Low Carb scoreboard, St Peter's Old Collegians record their first victory of 2024, 9-14-68 to the Brighton Bombers, 8-4-52. So 16 points was the margin in the end. Right, kicked the last 5 goals of the game, but to no avail in the end. Goal scorers for the home side. Bedford with 1. Michael's the only multiple goal scorer with 2. All the rest were singles. Stuart Ratway, Dwyer, Carruthers, Vrodos with what was the Jag Meatworks snag of the day at the start of the third quarter. Higgins and Reid, Rivers with 3, including 2 very late in the last quarter. Wellesby 1, Bennett 1, Tarka with 2 goals also in the last quarter, Chalmers with 1 in the last quarter. That's to no avail there for Brighton. 16 points was the final margin here at Caterer Oval. So both these teams will move into round 7 at 1 and 5, and will be interesting to see whether either of them can do enough to get themselves out of the bottom 2 and into a non-relegation threatening position. Thanks to my magnificent cameraman and producer Harry. Today he's done a magnificent job, and we look forward to doing it all again next week for round 7 of the Adelaide Footy League Division 1 in 2024. Goodbye.